Welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. So, we're gonna head over to the Pokemon League. But before that, I feel like throwing out Adam McSix out front for no reason whatsoever. The Pokemon League is blocked by your rival. Yep, that's the plan. Alright, Goofball, you've got a full team. Let's do this. Oh look, you're leading with Pidgeot! Who's higher level than Adam McSix for some reason. I didn't think I'd be under level for this. Yeah, I think Goofy knows that they've got little chance with this pair up. The Rhyhorn. Good. Okay. Let's go, Mrs. Rossetti. We got Earthquake last time, so we might as well put it to good use, you know? Ah. Somebody tells me a Mud Slap should help out. Oh. Okay. I was kind of hoping that Mud Slap would have been enough to take down the Rebel's Pokemon, but I guess not. Venusaur. I think Gargoyle will be the best bet, I say. Realizing that, oh geez, that's a heck of a level difference. Do that 3 more times. That wasn't growth. That is annoying. I need to take a look to see if Gargoyle can learn any other flying type moves other than Fly. Oh, wow. Oh, so close. And yeah, sorry, Gargoyle. Oh, that's annoying. I think Dark Coin can take care of him. It might have involved throwing money at the Venusaur, but it worked out. Gyarados. Beat Adam! Intimidate does nothing to me, effectively. Unless I need Adam to quick attack. Intimidate does nothing to me! Probably. Ah. That increases your speed, yes? Yes. And then Alakazam, let's bring a dollar coin. I think I will be able to take care of you. Or maybe not. A future sight, that shouldn't be an issue. Well, one can hope. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to quick attack. Probably should have done that earlier, but well. Of course you are. I need to go heal real quick. Okay, here we go again. Pokemon League, Crunch 8. So I did not show this off any earlier, but if you try to go through without the badges, these guards are going to stop you. Yes, I said these guards. Because they check you one badge at a time. Wait, what does that say? Okay. Yeah, these all say the same thing. I never bothered to check them earlier. Okay, what's the point of that gate? Son of a bitch! Okay, I've got Arctic Surf in the party now. So now we can make it across the water. And of course you have solid sand to stand on. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. And that was pointless. Yippee. That was an Ekans. Not entirely worth fighting. Okay. As I was saying before, Ekans interrupted me. I don't think it's worth exploring this area much, but I guess it never hurts. Oh boy. So I'm here in Victory Road with only 5 of my Pokemon, and that's a strength boulder. Yeah, there's gonna be strength puzzles in here. Thank you, Machop, for helping Gargoyle reach level 40. Maybe it was a good thing I pulled out Arctic Surf then. Also, this might have been a mistake, but Mrs. Rossetti is in the box right now. So, here we are. Alright. So I had to fight a level 46 Onyx there. And that was a Geodude that decided to self-destruct. I don't know what that did, but it's probably important. That boulders a one-way exit, effectively. And you are a trainer. We shall see. Yeah, I've been doing mainly wing attacks on my way over here. I mean, it's working out, stab and all. Oh, you dick. Well, Gargoyle is not getting experience this time. That was a crit, okay. Well, I guess while we're here, I am a wee bit tired right now. I just slept like absolute crap last night. Oh, 666. Interesting. I'm just gonna make this easy on myself. I think I can pinpoint why I slept like crap. But, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I did end up drinking more caffeinated coffee than I typically do. That's not a good substitute for sleep, mind you. But it helps. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. That was yawn. That was an okay. And spray is 43. I'm still in the middle of having taken several days off of work. And I'm actually playing this like several hours after the release date for Splatoon Raiders was announced. That's pretty much all I know about that game. And I'm going to keep it that way. I like going into new games knowing as little about them as possible, with a couple of exceptions. I'll go over those in a minute. I just find it to be more fun to learn what a game has to offer as you're playing it, as opposed to through trailers and whatnot. I mean, sure, I know that you're going to be working with Deep Cut as the mechanic. That's a given at this point. As for games that I actually do look up spoilers and walkthroughs on, well, there's two of them. I'm only grabbing one of these items. I'll get the other one. Okay! An Onyx used Dragon Breath and paralyzed Gargoyle. That makes a great segue to the first game that I'll look up spoilers for. Pokémon. Ooh, Dragon Claw. And, okay. So I'll look up spoilers for Pokemon because some of the evolutionary requirements can be weird. Like, trade this Pokemon with this specific Pokemon and they'll both evolve, or neither of them will evolve. I talked about that one already. How many damn Onixes am I gonna run into in this place? There are other obtuse evolutionary methods like hold your 3DS upside down while this Pokemon lives up to level 20. Yeah, needless to say, I think looking up a walkthrough on evolving Pokemon is fair game. The other game series that I was going to look up spoilers for is Super Smash Brothers. And that's because of the version that came out on 3DS and the Wii U. In Brawl, well, yeah, it was Brawl. When Brawl was coming out, a buddy of mine and I were essentially looking at Super Smash Bros. Brawl news just about every day leading up to its release. And we had fun with the game. Well, for the Wii U and 3DS versions, I decided against looking up anything related to Brawl, or I'm sorry, the Super Smash Bros. Spoilers. Again, 3DS and Wii U versions. And that ended up biting me because I was really looking forward to playing as Solid Snake in those versions. You're hearing me right. I legitimately thought that Snake was going to appear in the Wii U and 3DS versions. I learned otherwise when I was informed that I had unlocked all characters in the game prior to DLC coming out. I wasn't thrilled. So when Ultimate was announced and coming out, I actually kept up with news on that. Let me do. Yeah, what's effective against grass? Ice, poison. Dang that. Oh, Gargoyle, that's right. Gargoyle still has wing attack. And for a while, after Ultimate came out, of course you know CPR. So after Ultimate came out, I did keep an eye out for any news related to the DLC characters. Well, my interest in Ultimate kind of sort of started to wane as they were announcing some of the characters. I like Banjo-Kazooie. That's okay. But that was mainly because I had fond memories of playing Banjo-Kazooie as a kid. It took me a bit to get a feel for those two. Well, that didn't last long, unfortunately. But as they were slowly announcing the Wave 2 characters, that's when I was really losing interest. And what completely killed my motivation to really continue playing was when they announced the the Aegis from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I have a freaking grudge against the Aegis. Both of her forms. Yeah, I'll put it this way, when their announcement was made in a Nintendo Direct, I was so pissed I had to pause the video and do something else for a few minutes before resuming said video. I was not happy. Alright, I'm sorting out. I've probably talked about why I dislike those characters in a previous playthrough. I probably haven't talked about it in this one. And honestly, if I were to try, it would be, well, for me, it would be super disjointed. Which means for you, I call out all the battles that are happening with the wild random Pokemon. In which I'm gonna probably have to go back to the Pokemon Center after this. Oh, it would just sound even more awkward than things already do. Yeah, the chance. Yeah. You had a chance. Yeah, you certainly did. Let me look at my Pokemon real quick. I've got a couple revives I can utilize and some lemonades. Let's make this easy on myself. Well, I suppose if anyone's really that interested in listening to why I don't like the Aegis, yeah, feel free to ask. Maybe I'll get around to telling why. So that's it for this episode. Join me next time when I continue onwards through Victory Road. Or at least try. My name is FireRed, and I thank you for your time.